Hey! Hey there! Today I'm going to give you a summary of today's Discord AMA. So the dev started with giving us a quick overview of what they're planning to do. First of all is that Serena will not be getting any nerf at this time. Instead, there will be a limit on her fourth ability. This is also to prevent further power scaling for future growth systems. As you can see here, in May, the devs are planning to increase the effectiveness of skills on Void Erosion Purge. They might increase skill power modifiers when on Purge or introduce various growth systems that would. Growth systems like the Arcade Tuning Sockets and external component cores which will come in June. They also plan to significantly change Yujin and Jaber's design via skill modules in time for their ultimate versions. As of now, they will be putting out balancing patches until the major rework have been dropped. They also added that there will be new selectable passive skills selectable by successors in Season 3. They will also add more enhancement level for reactors and introduce new module system with randomized stat options. This new module might mean that there will be a module which have different options just like reactors. I don't know if this will have its own separate slot, but I hope that it does. There will also be a general rollout of endgame content centered around skill dealers and content that allows diversity in builds. We've heard these before, but I hope that this time we get the content we were yearning for. Actual endgame difficult content that isn't just there for grinding, but to satisfy the sense of progression and meet the power-ups we've had in the past seasons. On top of that, the new field in Season 3 will have different difficulty tiers than the current hard mode we have. There will also be launches confirmed, but details will be announced in the PAX East event. This time, with the gravity of the Season 3 update and from recent feedbacks, they will be conducting more tests than before, which is why surveys can be a good thing. Now, I do think that they should conduct these surveys in-game or in their official website as well. And I also do think that they should invite someone who knows what they're doing to test things out, because they would definitely know if this and that are overpowered or not. For the weapons, the devs are continuing to buff underperforming ultimate weapons, and are even preparing for a full rebalancing on underperforming weapons, maybe in a step-by-step approach as well. They don't want to have another The Last Dagger situation. We may also be getting a Transmog feature in the future, but the focus is to release more weapons. There may even be more weapon variety and types, because this question here did not mention anything about Season 3, and yet the devs might have withheld information about it. And speaking of rebalancing, they said that releasing a balanced Descendant outset is the optimal way to avoid situations like Serena. So they did not even try to balance Serena before releasing her. Again, we'll see what they do with the new skill growth systems in the upcoming updates. Speaking of Serena, Ascension can no longer be used in certain animation and her movement suffers from this a lot. This measure was implemented to avoid her bug exploit for unlimited mana. I mean, I guess there are people who use this exploit and endorse it in their channels, but reverting this is not feasible as of now. On top of that, people may now toggle Serena's wings, and we might be getting a bikini skin for Serena. Now, people have asked whether Nell can be played as a Descendant. There is a possibility. Each human in Ingress can become a Descendant, so there are a lot of possibilities. For components, they are looking at how the new components are performing and taking a rebalancing approach rather than a complete rework. Weapon cores, specifically movement speed cores, may now affect Luna's movement speed when using her unique weapon. And we might also see Luna and Esiemo cinematics soon. Ultimate version confirmed? For quality of life, we will be getting a feature that allows us to slightly reduce the research time of crystallization catalyst, and maybe across all research time through specific activities in Season 3. We might even be able to farm the blueprint itself by doing various content, meaning we no longer need to farm amorphous materials for a chance to open a crystallization catalyst blueprint. There will be no feature that allows us to replay missions that we've completed, but can only be viewed on their website. ETA-0 will also get an improvement, maybe expand the allowed items to sell. There might also be a feature to hide subtitles during cinematics. And the devs might even reduce the quest regarding medals, specifically the one that requires us to catalyze our Descendants 60 times. Tooltip in terms of skill power might also get improved, as well as Esiemo's undieable areas. For customization, there are no plans to allow the recoloring of ability effects. Jiggle Physics will be coming in May and only for female Descendants. More emotes will be introduced as well, and there are more focus into solo dancing emotes. Valby's visual bugs have been passed along for a possible fix. This annoying format on info page is a confirmed bug and will be fixed, thank God. There will be costume creation event and maybe the winner's design will be made into the game. And here is the info about future merch. That's it for this one, guys. This is just the day 1 of the AMA, so there will be more to come. For now, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!